Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing ColourPop Amour palette. This is the outer packaging and this is the palette itself. There are 5 shades in this palette and we do have a pressed glitter in here. So let's get into the swatches. Here are the 5 shades. The first shade is a beautiful shade for the crease. The second shade has some shimmer in it. This is the pressed glitter. This one is a shimmer shade, and this bright shade is a matte. I will be creating 2 looks with this palette because I know that some people do not apply pressed glitter onto their eyes. I'm going to be creating a look without that pressed glitter, and for the second look I will be applying that pressed glitter. For those of you who wanted to see how that pressed glitter looks on the eyes, let's get into the application. I did prep my eyes. I used NYX HD concealer and I set it with Wet and Wild Brulee. For the first look, I'm going to go into the shade Passion and I'm going to apply it in my crease. Beautiful cool shade with mauve undertones, and I'm going to be applying it on the other eye. I hope that you could see how beautiful the shade is. So unfortunately there is no deeper shade in here that is matte. This shade here is not deep enough for me to put in my outer corners. I'm going to be using this shade here in Woo, and even though it's a shimmer, I'm going to apply it in my outer V, and let's see how that works. Okay, so I just want to say that there is tons of fallout, so if you did your face makeup before, just be careful. There's tons of fallout in the shade. I'm gonna have to go clean up around my eyes after, but for now I'm going to blend the colors together. I'm going to clean up around my eyes and I will be right back. So far we applied 2 shades. The shimmer shade looks good on the outer V, but again it just made a whole big mess. I would definitely recommend to do your eye makeup before you apply your face makeup because there's a lot of fallout. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Romeo and I'm going to apply it on my lids using my finger. I do like the shade on the lid. So this is the matte with a little gold sheen in it, and the little gold particles, I don't know, they're not very visible, but that shade does look very nice and gentle on the eyes. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with Wet and Wild Sugar. I'm going to apply an eyeliner and a mascara and I will be right back. So this is how that look turned out. I love those shades. I like cool mauve undertones. So now let's get into the second look. I am now wearing my under eye concealer, I'm sure you can tell, and that's because there's going to be a lot of fallout because I'm going to be using the pressed glitter. So I will be applying the concealer at the end of the look because I will have to clean up under my eyes. I did prep my eyes, and for the crease I'm going to be using the shade Passion. Go into the shade Darling. I'm gonna apply it on my outer V, but I will be bringing it closer to the middle of my lid. I'm going to blend everything together. I'm gonna intensify the color just by applying a bit more. Now for the pressed glitter, I'm going to apply a glitter primer by NYX, and I'm gonna take a little bit. And I'm only applying this primer where I want the glitter to go. So I'm applying it a bit further than half of my lid towards the inner corner. And here I'm going to do one eye at a time because I don't want this glue to dry out completely while I do the other eye. So right away, I'm gonna go into a flat shader. This is a very flat shader. I'm gonna go into a MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to apply the pressed glitter. This one is very chunky. Make sure you close your eye, that nothing should get into your eye. Go over it with my finger. This glitter is very, very chunky. I do have hooded eyes, so whenever I apply pressed glitter, it would always automatically transfer onto this part, because when my eye closes, it just touches this part, so it will always transfer if you have hooded eyes. Okay, I am going to do the second eye. I'm gonna use my finger. I think it goes much better. I'm going to clean up under my eyes. I'm going to apply a liner and a mascara, and I will be right back. So this is the finished look. And now my final opinion about the palette. It is a beautiful palette. If you do not like pressed glitter, then you're only gonna be able to use the 4 shades, and those 4 shades are beautiful. If you did want to try the pressed glitter, just be aware that you should definitely do your eyes before you do your face makeup. You do need to be very careful not to get that glitter into your eyes. Also, the glitter in this palette is very, very chunky. You could see here the pieces are very, very large. I also wanted to mention that even though I used a glitter glue, this glitter is so chunky, and in general I think any glitter will be falling out as you're wearing it. Clean up under your eyes, but as the day goes by, you're still gonna have some fallout. But besides the chunky glitter, I did enjoy this palette very much. So again, this was an Amour palette by ColourPop. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will consider subscribing, and have a great day.